Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And as you can tell, we are on the roof of the Nether. You know, as some people start winding down their seasons here on the HermitCraft server, it becomes clearer and clearer that y'all are going to get your hands on this world download soon. And I don't know if you have noticed, but this area up here on the roof is a little bit difficult to, navigate. Like, what is this yellow and white pillar here? What is that red pillar? Where do those beacons go? It all could be anything. So, what I want to do is revisit, I guess, or restore, recarpet some of the roof. Now, we had used carpets on the roof of the Nether earlier in this season before we did our big Nether reset for the Nether update in order to kind of keep track of where people's portals are and stuff. But right now, at this point, we've got all these holes in the roof, and there's no markers that indicate what's down each of them or how they connect. So I figure, we'll just go ahead and get started, right here. This is one of the ones nearest to spawn, and this one is going to say down to... Actually, we probably don't need to say down to. We'll just label it Impulse SV's base. Boom. All right, there we go. Impulse SV's base. Anybody could figure that out from context. Now, getting over to Tango's base from there is pretty straightforward. Anybody could figure that out. So, using carpeting to link these two, not super necessary, but, what about, okay, this beacon over here. Where does this go? Ooh, here's a hole. Does this go anywhere? It seems to have, a portal at the bottom of it and no ladder. So, maybe we should go down here and check out what this is. This is Vintage Beef's Hacienda. I think he sold that to Etho, though, or Corrales. But let's go ahead and put in a sign. Boom. And, you know what? This is where we start getting into, maybe we should start linking these, right? So, we're going to grab this orange carpet here and start running it in a line this way. And then people will be able to know from a sign we put at the beginning of the orange carpet that this links to Vintage Beefs, right? Or now Ethos, or whoever. I guess Etho and Corrales both own it, because Etho has the courtyard, that's right. I knew it was something like that. I made the mistake of only buying antiquities and not buying, an entire, real estate. So that's how I'm never going to get rich forever. Whoops. I'm also realizing these torches here probably go in a certain direction for a certain reason. Where do they go? What is this? Seriously, what is this? See, somebody comes here for the world download, they're gonna see this and go, lol, what? We need something better. Can I go through this portal? Is this gonna be a lava machine that kills me? I hope not. I didn't drink a lava potion. Okay, no, this is a villager killing machine. Where are we? What is this? What kind of machine is this? This seems to be some sort of prismarine farm. That is a lot of items. Whatever this thing is, it sure has a lot of itself. Is this thing overflowing? Okay, good. There's some empty chests left. This must be Impulse's Guardian Farm. Okay, so we're going to go back out there and put in a nice sign that says Impulse's Guardian Farm. These invisible blocks are driving me to the edge. Lol. Yeah, so basically, let's go to Tango's area. He's got that ladder up above the bedrock? And then I can show you roughly...
I roughly know that is a thing that exists, yes.
Okay, so we go down this tunnel toward the main 0, hub.
If
Right.
I can do that, because apparently flying down a straight pathway is too hard.
Okay, and then we turn down this tunnel here,
Mm-hmm.
and Tango has a ladder well right here.
Oh, I remember this. This is the one where we all got lost.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix that, but I'm not good at it yet. So I have like the...
Oh.
Okay, so Cleo, I've got the logical structure in place where it's like, this will take you to Impulse's Blaze Farm. This one goes to Green's Upside Down. This one goes to Asuma's Hoglin Farm. You know, that sort of thing. But what I don't have figured out is like, what should go in the middle here? Because like right now in the middle is a connector between Impulse's base and Tango Tech's base. And I think that maybe we could do something better than a single black stripe for the center of this.
What? You want it to be pretty?
I mean, maybe.
So what you said, Tango's tech base, and you've just literally just gone, it's over here.
Yeah. But like, and maybe this is like a helpful example for everyone of how this works. But
yeah, actually, it's a case.
Oh God.
Why are you like this?
Why am I like what?
Just this, Joe. You don't have to make it pink. Everyone's saying make it pink.
But, okay, but pink goes to Asuma's Hoglin Farm.
You see, chat. This is why you're not helpful.
But I mean, I could put something pink in the middle here. I was kind of thinking the way I've got these set up. I've got it set up so that the lanterns going outward are all blue, but like as you start traveling, if you fly with me real quick.
Okay, can do.
You'll see like over here, like anywhere that there's like a linkage or something like that, hot goes back to the hub, blue goes away. So I was thinking maybe the thing in the center of the hub should be like something that evokes warmth.
Set it on fire.
I was gonna ask, can ghasts spawn in fire? Like, is it not? Is fire ghast proof?
Is fire? God. Of
I
all
don't
the things
know.
I don't know, Joe. Why do you look? Yeah. Make it a rainbow.
Okay. I mean, it kind of incidentally already is, kind of.
Make a fiery rainbow picture because I can. That's just how I work. Okay. Fiery rainbows.
Fiery rainbow. I will appreciate your input, and
you will ignore it, which
will...
is the right response, actually, Joe. For once.
Yeah, maybe. Well, okay. But Cleo, right, just as a non-person who built this, because right now I'm the one that built this. I'm the only one that's looked at it. Does this seem like remotely sane? Does this seem kind of usable?
This seems useful. This seems actually useful.
Okay.
But you might want to talk about the blue torch versus the orange torch. You might want some instructions somewhere.
Yeah, I was gonna put the instructions in whatever hub kind of thing I built. I have all the lines kind of terminating. Originally, I just had everything going to impulses, and I realized that made 0 sense because, like, if you go down this ladder, there's nothing here. Like, I
mean, it's got to go somewhere.
No, but I mean, like there's just a portal that goes to Impulse's base, and
I can't get down the ladder because I fail at life.
It's okay, Cleo. You can do it.
Hey, I did it.
Yay. But yeah, I was just like, this is maybe not the vibrant, like, center of everything. So in some ways, Tango's is the more logical one. So then I was like, well, I'll just make whatever hub I put in here the diameter of, like, the distance between Tango and Impulses. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure. That works for me. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know if it works for everyone, but it works for me.
Okay.
That seems like an actually good idea. So I'm shocked you had it. So
well, in fairness, somebody else did this before we reset the Nether, and I'm just kind of redoing it with the new Nether.
That's true. That was a thing that we had with the old Nether before we deleted it.
Yeah. So, I figured I didn't want people to download the world and be like, why would they delete that? That was so helpful.
That's true. That's true. Yes, yes. You're on the right track, Joe. And I do think that if you make this bit like an actual hub, it will make more sense.
People are saying, what if I make this thing here a giant, like, lantern model? Like, you know, instead of having a blue lantern, that would be like a giant orange lantern. That would make sense. Work. And then
that could work.
When people see the orange lanterns along the stripes, they would go, okay, that will take me back to the big orange lantern. Okay.
Yes, but also have a sign that says that. Because otherwise...
Well, okay, but in fairness, all of the orange lanterns are directly above a sign that says this way to hub.
That doesn't mean anything. You know people.
I guess. It's got arrows. I mean...
Again, you know people.
Okay, well... Here, can I show you the most confusing part of all this? And you can tell me if it's way too confusing? Here, come with me this way.
Okay.
Okay, we're going down the brown line here. And this is the connector between the brown and red. And for connectors that don't go to the hub, I've alternated in dark gray. So if you just continue down this...
Yeah.
It'll take you to the minigame district. From Mumbo's thing.
Okay, yeah, why the brown-gray? Why the gray?
So, to indicate that it's not a line that takes you back to the hub. Because, like, the solid lines will always go in one direction to the hub or from the hub. And these are ones that don't. So, I decided to mix in the two colors that it connects. It connects the red line to the brown line.
I think my head hurts already. No, okay, that's not too terrible. That's not too distracting because it is just grey.
Yeah.
So no, yeah, that seems to be okay.
Okay, great. And I'm gonna improve the signage. Like at this point, I'm just trying to map everything out. Like I didn't realize that Grian's Upside Down was like 1,800 blocks away. So I had to go find it yesterday, as well as a bunch of other stuff, like Impulse's Blaze Farm is about 1,500 blocks away, a bunch of stuff like that. But I think I've mapped everything out for the most part.
I mean, you just have to be very explicit about if anything is grey, it means it goes away from the hub, because it's getting colder.
Well, the gray doesn't go toward or away from the hub, it just connects different points.
Okay, the gray's really confusing me.
The gray,
I'm not gonna lie.
The gray is for connecting things without going to the hub. They're direct lines between two things.
Yeah. I just don't know why it's necessary, you know? Because I can follow a line.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that I noticed in certain cases some hermits had, like, torch paths that indicated, like, so whoever, I think this is Mumbo's Piglin farm over here, or Piglin trading thing over here, and he had a row of torches going along where these carpets are now, pointing straight at the games district. So he clearly wanted to know how to get to the games district from here.
Right.
And so this is a replacement for that.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Just have signs at the intersections and go, follow the stupid carpet line for whatever stupid thing. Not that it's stupid. I'm tired.
I was going to put that in verbatim, but...
I mean, if you put it in verbatim, I am okay with this.
Yeah, and I'll credit you, too, because it would be unfair of me to plagiarize your brilliant words.
Fall out with you very quickly, Joe, at this point, just so you know.
As I discussed with Cleo, building a scale model of this has been really helpful. I'm going from 1:1 scale to, well, it's technically still 1:1, except it's 1 pixel to 1 block here. And this was my first pass on the idea. I think that it kind of works. There's going to have to be a few changes. But first, let's talk about, like, how I'm going to use this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull all of these wool carpet lines into the center of here. And so from the center of this cube, you'll be able to see all the signs in a very convenient place. Instead of having to run from, like, over there to look at that sign to over here to look at this sign, All of these lines will converge in the center of this cube. 2, one of the reasons I decided to make the cube empty, or have the walls be empty, except for these accents here, is because I wanted people to be able to fly out of here without having to go through specific doors. This, on the whole, helps the thing be usable if people are trying to find it. I think that the lantern on the top should make it pretty visible and pretty identifiable. But you know what? There's actually a lot of room for improvement on this lantern. Whoops. As I was working on this, I was like, okay, so I need orange, I need yellow, and I need white. And the orange that I built with these is actually just not really, or the yellow, I should say. The yellow that I was getting out of these, it's actually messed up kind of by the lattice work. And it occurred to me, why don't I just use normal glowstone? So I went and gathered some of that. And so after we pull out all of these, that will also free us up to use the entire base of this to put in a small iron pyramid. Because I was thinking, I've got like 4, what do you call those at my base? Beacons. Beacon, 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 it's beacon! So what I was thinking is, we'll put the beacons inside of here, and then have like a quad orange warm light stretching up to the ceiling of the Nether. Or beyond? I don't know. All the way to the top. So here's what we're going to do. Put these in like so. Grab the blocks of iron. 1, 2, 3. We'll just set this up real simple like this. Can fill these in. Nice and easy. Every part of this is so simple. And, you know, this is just the sort of design. I'm spending all my time trying to find these locations. I don't have time to build the perfect hub, right, at this as well. We're just gonna do the best we can with the time we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, look at this. These are just reaching toward the heavens in a most pleasing way. I find this incredibly excellent. Look at this. And then we'll leave that one open for now. And then close that back up here. Boom. And that is our lantern. Oh, whoops. We did not get rid of that scaffold that I wanted to remove. Or that time either. There we go. Okay, so let's say that I'm coming back from Grian's. I went all the way over to the upside down, and I'm coming back. I see that, and I know that I'm in the right place here. I think this is going to work. So let's go ahead and start moving all of these paths and realigning everything so it actually goes into the center of this hub. Time skip. Howdy, Cub.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello indeed. I am glad that you can join me here on the blue line.
Yeah, this is great, man. You put in a lot of work to this, man. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Thank you, thank you. I'm hoping the fans really get a lot out of it. Now, I know you've got a farm right over here, and unfortunately, it doesn't quite line up with this existing blue line. So, you know, you had mentioned maybe running a separate line that way?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe a gold line. Gold line could be cool. Go to the gold farm and the piglin farm and, like, join them up somehow.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. A lot of these do have multiple points of interest along them. Now, we do already have yellow wool running to, you know, that fellow Impulse SV's base, though, and then beyond in the other direction.
Yeah, I was thinking like, if I get out, I got some gold here. If we could do like maybe some gold pressure plates like this.
Ooh, I like that they're clicky. You know what? Let me make some room for you here in this shulker. Yeah, if you just want to load in some gold, I'm not gonna complain.
Okay. Now there was like a mysterious gray line. I don't know if you've seen this one. Oh, no worries.
Was it one of the dark grays?
Yeah, it was like a dark gray diagonal. I don't know if that was an actual line or if that was just for like reference.
Yeah, so those dark gray lines were to show me where the corners of the cube were. So that way I could figure out, like, I thought about doing a 256 and a 128 glass cube as well. just really stretching that metaphor. And
Yeah.
I decided against it after the first 3 cubes took me days.
Gotcha. All right, man. Well, that's perfect. Yeah. Looking forward to the pathways here. Do you need any help? Do you need like any other materials or anything, or?
You know, I think at this point I'm pretty good on materials. I do appreciate you giving me coordinates to your stuff on the roof, because I am probably going to have to crowdsource and post on Twitter like a bunch of screenshots of like, hey, whose wither farm is this?
Oh,
You know,
yeah. I'm not sure who. Like that gold farm you found just a moment ago. I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, and it's like there's several hermits who are like, that might be mine. I lost one. It's like,
Yeah.
great.
That's true. That's
So,
true.
thank
Cool,
you
man.
so much, Cub. Appreciate the gold, and yeah, I'll get you that line in as quick as I can.
Sweet, dude. That's awesome. Thanks so much, man.
Alrighty, have a great night.
Later.
Later. You are here. But where is here? It's cubes! I decided to do some Matryoska cubes here, you know, to really capture the spirit of kind of coalescing toward a single goal. You know, we've got just one lantern on a cube, and then another lantern on a cube, and then another lantern on a cube, all the way down. And I've also gone out of my way to add a few more lines here. We have added a green line to the mining mesa and desert and continue to XP Crafted's base, because I realized, wow, this blue line here was kind of overloaded. I was going to have it fork off toward XP Crafted's base, but instead I realized that I needed to continue it the way it was going to go to Tango Tech's giant farm complex up here, which I didn't even know existed. There's ghasts in it, there's these guys, there's that thing. There's just a whole bunch of Tango Tech mayhem, madness, and mechanisms. Yeah, mechanical excitement over there. Now, I did put in another connector line, though, a blue-green connector, so that'll take us over here to the mining mesa portal, from which we could then follow the green line to XP Crafted's if we so desired. Look at this. To XP Crafted's base or back to the hub. Yep, that's right. The orange lantern back toward the hub mechanism I think is going to work pretty well. On this green line here, I've got these orange and blue lamps every so often, so you don't get too much of a monotonous thing. You have a sense of movement. And then boom, there's the hub. The orange and yellow are interrupted in interesting ways, differently. The beams kind of, depending on what angle you come in at. But it helps to differentiate that orange and yellow from this red. There's nothing blocking this thing, ever. And it's like, this beacon doesn't even do anything above here. There's actually like something under there. That's fine. Also, I found a bunch of other stuff, like a wither farm, and things that I don't even know how to label. So I'm going to be posting on Twitter over the course of the next week or so a bunch of screenshots of different stuff I found that still needs signage. This project is not done, but it is done for today. Y'all, oh no, I just broke the sign. Dang it. I realized I put a pressure plate up there. Cub fans, gold stuff. We'll fix it later. Like I said, we'll come back and do another episode here. I got delayed working on my base. I intended to go fix that nightmare corner, and then instead ended up in an entire nightmare dimension. But at least we're having fun with dimensionality in here. This is pretty great. I'm really proud of how this turned out. And yeah, we're gonna take a break from this for an episode, then come back and do a polish pass on it. So please leave any comments about how you think that the design language for this or the navigation elements could be improved in the YouTube comment section below. Also, you may have noticed that this episode was mid-roll ad-free. That is thanks to Patreon sponsor Bioduck. In lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now provide a poetry writing prompt so that you can write and share a poem of your own devising in the YouTube comment section below. No one knows where they've been. So there you go. You can write your own poem in the comment section based on that prompt, which might be based on the fact that nobody on the HermitCraft server knows whose gold farms half of these are. Also, you might have noticed that this episode was pre-roll ad-free. That is thanks to Patreon sponsor Mr. Lance. So thank you very much, Mr. Lance, for your continued support of the show. I have got to go. I can't stay in the Nether any longer. It is breaking my brain, and so I will descend and head back toward my base. I hope that y'all have a wonderful day. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.